Hello and welcome to Honor with Odin playing the Yawhg. We're back with the same group as the previous session. We have Shadow Badger.
Yep.
Okay. We have DW Mizu, or Lady Mizu, depending.
Usually go by Lady anymore, but yeah.
And Zachary.
Hi.
Hello!
Okay, now everyone was thoroughly depressed, so now let's do another session. Anyone want to switch characters?
I don't care.
I'm not particularly attached to any of them, so...
Okay, I guess we'll just stick with what we got if no one's particularly wanting to swap.
Yeah, I would like to continue with my mutton chops, man.
Okay, so the Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks and no one expects it, not one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. Such a beautiful day, dude. Cal, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll go to the gardens today.
And landscape or meditate?
Oh, landscape.
You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. He waves you over. Having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Block the sun for the old man or decline?
I will block it for him.
Ages seem to pass, and as you stand in the hot sun. The wizened old man is sleeping peacefully in the shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. When you awaken, it is evening in the garden, and an ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic.
Yeah, that wasn't weird or anything. Okay.
Mr. Moss.
Mr. Moss is going to, fight crime.
Fight crime in the slums. Okay. Look at that man. Look at him. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a small child approaches you, with your hands cupped and outstretched towards you. He doesn't say anything, but just looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Do you give him some coin or ignore him?
I have no coins, so
You can still
give a
at least
coin.
have the good intentions, I guess.
Well, I guess I'll give him a coin then.
You're also broke. You don't have a penny you could spare. You end up hanging out all night though, talking with the child. Hearing a child's outlook on the world allows you to see things in a slightly different light. You gain 1 mind.
Ah,
Yeah, for a lot of these, even if you don't have the wealth, there's still like a neutral, you tried option.
nice.
Alright, Lady Badger.
Lady Badger still seems kind of traumatized. Like somehow the life is bleeding through and she's going to the hospital.
So clean up or tend to patients? She's gonna try to
Tend
scrub
to
out the
patience.
memories.
Tend the patients. She will try to heal others and heal herself.
You spend the week
By doing
diagnosing
so.
tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. Doctors have tried to convince him to stop talking, but to no avail. Should you try to decipher what he's saying or sing with him?
What were the options?
Try to decipher what he's saying or sing with him.
Sing.
You start trying to sing along with his voice. You try to sing along with him, but just can't hit the right notes. His sound gets progressively sadder and sadder. It starts driving you slightly mad. You lose 1 mind.
Oh god.
Wow.
This is turning into H.P. Lovecraft here.
I'm gonna go to a tavern and drink and tell of my glory days of my past life where I was a great legendary warrior. Spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Oh god, I don't have enough finesse for that. You watch the tournament from the sidelines. Or is it physique? One of the two. Analyzing throwing techniques. You gain 1 finesse. Well, you gain finesse from it, so I'm assuming it's finesse. It's the last time it came, the Ultravan has the whole story. Yeah, okay, it's just gonna open all those parts now because we've already played the game. I'll like read them out again, the first video of every set, but not every time.
Yeah.
Cal.
Hi. Okay. Sorry, putting my microphone back down. I will go back to the gardens. Why not?
Okay, landscape or meditate?
I will still landscape today.
You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? Of course they would. -1 wealth, or no thanks.
Sure, I'll be nice to the old lady.
You spend 1 wealth on the beans. Later, you decide to plant them in small, in a small... There's meant to be an A there, but it says they plant them in small, rarely visited parts of the garden. Actually, no, that's right, when you read the rest of it. Martin...
Martin would continue fighting crime because he is feeling like he's Batman.
He's just kind of muffled through his mustache.
Exactly.
You spend the weekend smuggling and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One night you hear cheering coming from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs violently ripping each other apart. One of the men spots you and asks, Oi, would you like to participate in our little betting game? Do you bet on the dog fights or try to stop the dog fights?
Of course I will stop the dog fights. That is wrong.
You try to convince the gamblers that dog fighting is wrong. Your words fall on deaf ears. Very quickly, they get quite angry with you. One of them walks out to you and pulls out a knife. You don't feel you've got the strength or speed to match this guy. You run away, hoping he won't follow. Well then, Badger?
Huh. Okay.
I'll stay at the hospital, but I failed at tending patients, so they've demoted me.
So you're going to clean up?
So now I have to clean up.
You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it's as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realise that she's freaking everyone out. You decide to do something about it. Talk calmly to the ghost, or vaporize the ghost with magic.
I can't do either well.
Both your charm and magic are 5, yeah. They're
I know.
base
I'll
stats.
try to vaporize it with my non-existent magic.
With a wave in your hand, you fire off a magic bolt. The bolt passes right through the ghost. It turns out your magic isn't strong enough to affect incorporeal beings. Nobody can figure out any other way of getting rid of her. Eventually, everyone gets used to her and learns to live with the creepy ghost. You're meant to resolve problems. You gain 1 mind.
Okay, I'll take it.
Nice.
I'm gonna go be fancy at the ball. Spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I'll ever know for a small sum. Oh, I don't have any money. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't have any money. You don't have enough money to pay. Says the jester. He walks away disappointed. You practice juggling on your own instead of in your spare time. You gain 1 finesse. Okay. It was on us in a heartbeat. Yeah, get that bit.
Alright, so my go again. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't think I kept myself muted, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to post a link in my chat. I'm not going to click that. And hello, Lewis. I didn't get any feedback from the Hungry Horse, but I actually got a job with the Burger Bros. You, my friend, for posting a link in my chat, get a timeout. because God knows what link that is.
Yeah,
Especially with
he
those-
immediately left after posting that, so it's a bot most likely.
Yeah, not to mention with those smileys or whatever they are. Those are
Kappa, yeah.
yeah.
People like that could kind of piss off. Anyway,
Thank you, Lewis. Right, so Kel, what are you doing?
I am going to go to the arena, I think.
Okay. Are you gonna compete or bet your one wealth?
I'm going to bet my one wealth. No, I don't think anybody has ever done this yet.
Somebody has, but when they have way more gold.
Yep.
Oh, well. Still gonna do it.
You spend the week placing bets on your favourite fighters. You gain 0 wealth. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? You feel happy or are you extremely jealous?
I would feel happy, personally.
You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm.
Also, it's just weird to me considering my name.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He kind of makes it imagine that it's like your opposite gender twin or something.
Oh god.
Evil twin.
There's only
there-
one place a Montage's man belongs into, so he will fight crime.
Fight crime! You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 by 1 for Nick and 1 for Ness. One night, you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby. Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. I'm always up for more coin and no thanks.
Wait. So, no thanks.
No thanks. You walk away from her wondering just how much coin you missed out on.
Okay.
Lady Badger.
Alright, so I failed tending a kid, and now everybody has to put up with a ghost. I'm gonna go to the gardens and meditate.
Just to try and avoid going back to the drink.
Yes, this is my alternative for now.
You spend the week in deep meditation, you gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Do you sell the ring or wear it?
I wear it.
Upon placing the
What
ring
could
on
go
your
wrong?
finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The marking unravels themselves from this ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light. Praise the sun! The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. Ellipses. The ring looks good on you. You gain 1 charm.
Oh, that, and nothing else happens. Oh god.
Got charm 9. I think I'm going to keep going with the charm. I'm going to go to the ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Do I have the strength to beat up a duke, and do I really want to? I guess I'll be passive. I have charm 11. The outfit looks really comfortable. He looks mildly inside sick burn. You get 1 charm. Okay. Typical ending. I kind of want to go like every week go to the arena and then the last week go to the palace and hope he shows up. So come on, motherfucker. Alright, so Cal.
Yes. I guess I'll go back to the gardens and landscape.
You spend the week maintaining the plants in your royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. Do you give him some coin, or ignore him?
Do I have any wealth?
You have 2.
Then yes, I will spare one.
You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, and finesse, and mind, and charm, and magic.
Damn.
Mr. Mutton fighting crime.
Exactly.
Look out, it's the mustache!
The mustache.
Tonight,
we
kill the mustache. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One night, a woman walks up to you. Excuse me, sir. Feeling a little lonely tonight, she asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Sure, minus 2 wealth that you don't have. Or no thanks.
I will say no thanks, I guess.
Your loss. Alright, Lady Badger.
Alright. Now that I know that I can't get away from ghosts, no matter where I go, I'm gonna go back to the hospital and try to tend some patients again.
You spend the week diagnosing tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. Somebody do something! Yells one of the doctors. Zap the leeches with magic, or use yourself as bait.
Oh.
You have 6 magic, and I have no idea what use yourself as bait would be based on. Mind?
You know what? I am the noble sort this run. I'm gonna use myself as bait.
You start taunting the leeches to lead them back into their containers. The leeches swarm all over you. You are subject to a vicious series of bites before the leeches get bored and take off. You lose 2 physique. The leeches make their way out of the hospital and end up infesting all of the nearby waterbeds.
Well, that didn't work out quite as I'd hoped.
No, it didn't.
I'm gonna just go hunt, because I need a bit more finesse, I think. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a dryad picking flowers in a field. Upon noticing you, she runs up to you excitedly. Excuse me, sir, would you care to dance? She asks. I've been wanting to dance for so long, but nobody else has been around to dance with, she sighs. I've got finesse 11, I'd love to dance. She giggles and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song and the 2 of you dance together in the middle of the forest. The two of you have perfect chemistry. All of your moves are perfectly in sync. You dance with her well into the night. Afterwards, she thanks you for the lovely evening with a kiss on the cheek. You feel energy radiating through your body. You gain 3 charm.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That charm.
Okay, Cal, where do you wish to go? Your stats currently are 9, 9, 6, 7, 7, 1.
I think... Yeah, yeah, that's great. I'll go back to the gardens and landscape again.
You spend the week maintaining the plants in the walled garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, while in the gardens, you notice a beanstalk. Do you eat it or water it?
Water it.
If plants could express emotions, it'll let you know how delighted it is to be watered.
Yay!
Fighting crime?
Fighting crime. There's only one way to go through.
You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the slums, you notice that the stones used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. With a piece of paper and a pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter of the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trapdoor hidden in the back alley. You descend in to find a dimly lit room. two cubes hovering off the ground, text scribbled across them. The arcane or the gallant?
Hmm. The gallant, I think.
You touch the cube labelled the gallant. Everything flashes white. You wake up at home, feeling a little odd. You gain 3 charm.
Okay.
And they say that Mr. Moss's mustache grew 3 sizes that day. Lady Badger.
Well, after the leeches incident and failing to contain them, they say I need to take a break and, you know, need to do something else for a bit, so I go to the... I go to the alchemy tower and try to brew a potion.
You spend
Maybe
the week
I can brew
experimenting
some...
with different potion brewers. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over, you see what he's done. You spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I've figured out the antidote to death!" the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. Destroy the abomination or praise the alchemist's accomplishments. So
All
ghosts,
I can think of is that...
ghosts, more ghosts, leeches, and zombie ferrets.
You know what? Maybe some of those people wouldn't have died if this had been around. I praise the alchemist's accomplishment.
That's
You
amazing,
would.
you say, slightly discomforted by the ferret's presence. You didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. You gain 1 charm.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go take a drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, while in the tavern, a heated argument runs between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying, and everyone seems to be joining in the violence. I shall join the fray or break up the fight. I'm gonna break up the fight. You jump on top of a table and yell a plea to the patrons to stop all the violence. Before you know it, everyone has calmed down and chatting to one another like nothing ever happened. "Thanks for that," says the bartender while slipping you a small sack of coins. You gain 1 wealth.
Made his job easier.
Sure.
Your job is here is done.
Alright, Kel.
What do I do?
Do you,
What shall I do?
do you carry on your landscaping hobby?
I should probably do something else, though.
Maybe that beanstalk's grown.
Check on the beanstalk.
Yeah,
Check on the beanstalk.
So landscape or meditate in the gardens?
I think landscaping will make that happen.
Well, from what we've seen so far, it seems like the place is where the event happens and not necessarily what you choose.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
Oh, what does Kel want to do?
Nevertheless, I'll go ahead and meditate this time.
You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you spot a man drinking water out of a pond. Suddenly he screams. You look over to find him covered in leeches. What do? Save him with magic or get out of there?
Save him.
You try prying the leeches off of the man, but there's too many of them. You end up getting bit a lot in the process. You lose 1 physique. You begin to give up when the man stops scrubbing. Too much of him devoured to still function. You make a break for it and get to safety. You go by the well later in the night to find only a pile of bones.
Oh,
God.
God!
Those are some
Oof.
vicious leeches.
Are you gonna fight crime?
No, I'm going to tavern to drink for my awesome accomplishment. And since I feel more charming now,
You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day a bard pulls out his lute in the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Convince him to leave or challenge him to a lute duel.
I convince him to challenge him to a new lute duel.
Loot duel? Okay.
Loot duel.
You borrow the Baron's loot and change the bar to a musical duel. You play out a beautifully complex combination of arpeggios. The tavern roars with applause. The bard tries his best to replicate your piece, but ends up dropping his loot, snapping it in half. He bows his head shamefully in defeat and walks out of the tavern. You gain 1 finesse and 1 charm.
Yeah!
Hopefully the Yawhg kills him before he kills himself. Lady Badger.
I continue zombie ferret research, so alchemy tower brewer.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews and gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something soon, it'll explode. Throw it out the window or drink it.
Oh, I've seen too much. I must drink it.
You quickly drink the potion. Your stomach can't seem to handle the potion. Fire erupts up your esophagus, and for a solid minute you're shooting a jet of fire from between your lips. That burns. You lose 2 physique. What a learning experience, though. You gain 1 mind.
Oh my god!
I just want to point out that is not the
my
path I expected him to take on that one.
Oh
Look,
my god.
I need it to end.
Once there was a badger. Maybe he was a badger dragon. Or maybe he was just a dragon.
Okay, you're...
I feel my character's a little unstable at this point.
Oh god.
You think?
She may explode at any moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I fear so too.
Turned into a female Varar with Princess Leia buns.
I'm gonna go hunting. Gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a corpse hanging from out the tree. Covered in tree. Yeah, it's the bard. I'm gonna bury the body.
Mm.
I thought he might be there.
Oh.
I wasn't sure if he would be there that day though. That's the thing I went there to discover.
Ah.
I thought it'd be like the next week he would show up there. Well then, Kel, you have very balanced stats. You have
What
physique
seems
of
to be my
9,
highest, though.
finesse is 10,
And your physique is
and
9.
your mind is 8, and physique is 9.
I guess I would have to go with Taylor then.
Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
You volunteered to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You managed to make a new set of clothes for every survivor. Morale increases, and everyone is pretty excited for their new socks, scarves, hats, etc. This helps the survival effort a lot. Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Mutton Man took it all the way to 11 on 4 out of 5 of his stats.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
serious.
Physique 11, finesse 11, mind 11, charm 11, magic 5. Wealth, nothing.
Damn. I guess, I guess I would be... Well, actually, one of you has better charm, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I could go with the looter.
the looter.
Actually, that's not going to help.
You're gonna turn to crime all of a sudden.
You're gonna fight the crime, and then at the very end, it's all mine. What did that drinking do to you?
Maybe the smelter, actually. That might help.
The smelter. Sure.
Let's go with that. I've never
You
been there.
volunteer to smelt your now useless coins into building materials. You have
Oh,
next to
God.
nothing to melt down. Everybody else keeps expecting to receive metal, but you're completely unable to provide any useful amount of it. Your efforts actually hinder the survival effort.
Oh god. I had 11 on everything and I ended up doing nothing.
You picked 1 out of 3 rolls that basically you couldn't do.
Oh god.
So,
Alright,
with
well-
your mind of 15 and magic of 10 as your highest stats, what do you want to be?
They can't. The place is gone. They can't stop me from helping people now. I'm the doctor.
Actually, the Conjurer might be even better. I don't know.
Nope.
Actually, no,
Doctor.
Doctor.
I am the doctor.
You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. Despite your vast medical knowledge, your hands are too shaky to save some patients. You lose a few, but manage to save most of them. This helps the survival effort quite a bit. Okay, Charm 17, Mind 5... Oh, Mind 5 probably wouldn't be good for making plans. But that's all I can really do. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the town survivors. You're so incredibly charming, everyone readily lets you guide them. You're not the brightest, however, and aren't terribly efficient with organising everyone. Still, having a charismatic leader helps the rebuilding effort a lot. And so... we
Damn.
tasks.
Damn.
It's more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing, and perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. The city dies.
Damn it.
You know what I think? I think it was the legions that did it.
With the town in ruins, you decide to flee and go through the woods to seek a new home. This venture is cut short, however, as you are mauled to death by a mysterious beast. Well, that was short and sweet. Sorry, Cal. Oh no, Mudman! The Yawhg traumatized you deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe in the witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it's when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse. Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much, you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into a mirror and your eyes are empty, hollow. Badger, in the ruins of the village, you try to set up some form of infirmary to help cull the rampant disease running amok. You try to find helpers, but it appears anyone able enough has either fled the city or died. Either way, you try your best to cure the scores of plagues killing people all over the ruins. Unfortunately, all your contact with various diseases takes its toll. You die without saving anyone.
Oh God.
Damn.
Oh
Wow.
God.
You weren't kidding when you said this could get really dark.
With the town in ruins, you decide to flee and go through the woods to seek a new home. This venture is cut short, however, as you are mauled to death by mysterious beast. Two of us got mauled by a werewolf.
Oh God.
Oh.
But the music's
Wow,
really
I
nice.
tried and failed.
I choose the only one that I can't even begin to do right.
Yeah, I mean, I think like you need mind and finesse to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Smelter, I think
You need
like
mind and...
finesse or strength and money.
for
And-
Smelter?
Yeah, and the leader, from the sounds of it, you need charm and mind.
Yeah.
do
I'm
that
guessing
right.
I would have been much better off going Conjure. I'm betting that's Mind and Magic.
Probably.
Yeah, that's mind and magic. As
And
far as I know.
then the builder is strength and finesse, because it said that, you know, what's
Yes.
like you being
Yeah,
strength and
It said that last time.
yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to like be a good town drunk.
Well, do you want to see like every week just go drinking and then be the town drunk and see how it fares?
Sure. That would be kind of funny.
Actually, should we do like a quick run and we all just pick one thing we're going to do every week and go
Sure.
with it?
Yeah,
Sure,
I want to
but-
actually try to do the doctor path, I think.
Okay.
And I had to build up finesse as well, though, so...
Yeah, you can't do the same thing every week. I don't think there's a way to get finesse going to the hospital
Yeah.
unless you just really get it from an
Finesse
event.
and maybe go to the hospital one week and then go landscape in the gardens the next.
Yeah.
And just alternate.
And also hunting gives you 2 finesse.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah, it might be best to go like alternate tending patients and going hunting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's not just pick one thing we're going to do. Let's all pick a career.
Career, okay.
So, Kel's going to be the doctor and go tending to patients and hunting.
Okay. I will actually. What did the fighting crime give me? It was strength, physique, and
Finesse.
finesse. So physique and finesse, but what else was it?
It was physique,
Mind.
finesse, and
Mind.
I think it was mind, yeah.
Well, I'll actually go that direction and see what I can build out of that. So I will start at least with fighting crime for a while and then look.
So that would be like builder or tailor, I would guess?
Yes, actually, tailor would be best if you have charm and finesse. So actually, yeah, I will go bar.
Tailor, charm, finesse?
Is it
Charm
charm
and
finesse,
finesse,
or
I
is it
think.
mind finesse?
Charm and finesse, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind and finesse is doctor, so
Oh,
they wouldn't
yeah,
have two
true.
of the same.
Charm and finesse most likely is for that.
So
So
it-
bar and forest, I think.
So-
Since finesse you get from the same thing as
Yeah, so hunting in the bowl or hunting and bartending?
hunting and
Well, I think drinking also can give you charm.
yeah, hunting and drinking.
Hunting and drinking.
So-
You're going to be
Yeah.
a forest man.
Yeah,
The thing I'm thinking is, like, first week I'm gonna probably do hospital, so
Okay.
Have him do hunting.
that means we would.
alternate.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can alternate between us.
Yeah. Okay. Badger, what do you think your plan's
Alright.
going to be?
I will alternate meditating at the gardens and brewing a potion.
So you're going to go
I guess go-
conjurer.
Go for conjurer. Yeah, try conjurer because I should have chosen conjurer last time, and I feel like remedying that.
Okay. And who should I be? I guess I should, like, I could go strength and finesse and be a builder.
Yeah, that's one possibility.
So an arena, and the arena, and the arena, and the arena. Or maybe I should be like, I fight in the arena by daytime, I fight crime by moonlight.
Not a bad idea.
That's exactly what I was freaking thinking, Badger. I hate you right now.
Okay, so
Oh,
Kat, your first day is
God.
going to be
Hospital.
I'm going to
hospital.
tend to patients at the hospital.
You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes in the hospital with sores that no one's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Get him water or ignore him.
Yeah, I think. I think getting him the water, if I remember correctly, would be a bad idea.
True, but do you want to metagame your character?
No, not really.
No, it's up
Alright,
to you. I mean,
yeah.
he did ask rudely, so your character might be like, you know what, if you said please, I would have.
True, yeah.
It's down
No,
to you.
you're being rude. I'm not gonna do it. Screw you.
Despite your intention to ignore him, you find yourself completely unable to resist obeying the man's request. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. You try to dodge the water, but something inside your mind paralyzes you from doing so. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic and lose 3 mind.
Oh.
Of course.
This starts well. Damn.
So you're gonna go hunt first, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to hunt first.
Try to metagame and you get railroaded.
Yeah, like you ignore him to avoid it, and then it just railroads you. I
I'm
guess that's
guessing you
because you
have.
needed the right stats to resist him,
Yeah, I guess.
like with the
So-
vampire.
Crap, though, because now my mind is gone.
Yeah. You spend the week hunting defenseless
Oh.
critters. Like, everyone starts off with the best intentions. But then it can really go to shit. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One night through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures, all standing in a circle. They are chanting in unison. O mighty lord of the night, master of beasts, bringer of pain and denizen. You accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction. Take them on or run for it.
I'm going to bravely run away.
You move through the forest with the grace of a gazelle and lose them. What a workout! You gain 1 physique. That man moved like a gazelle.
Oh god.
Okay, so where is it you were going first? Alchemy Tower first or the gardens first?
Oh, we'll start with Alchemy Tower, brewing a potion.
Yeah. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact she doesn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gain 1 charm. Okay, so I'm just going to go arena, fight crime. So arena first. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena fighters approaches you. Excuse me, sir, I need a sparring partner, he says. Are you down for a fight or two? Sorry, I've got crime to fight. I refer him to the burly guy next to me. Thanks, he says. Later on, you see the 2 of them taking turns punching each other in the face. Preferring not being punched in the face, you feel you made a good decision. You gain 1 mind.
So, I just realized something.
Yep.
I'm gonna want to pick a place that we're not too particularly fussed about losing.
So, where's nobody going though? The palace?
Alice.
Alice.
Okay.
Are you gonna lock yourself away and do administration work?
Yep.
You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped sores all over your body. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magical power grow even stronger, while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind. In no time, the swords are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you, asking if you're alright. With only a glance, you set him aflame. Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded, and you feel like the disease symptoms have passed.
Okay.
So yeah, I hope nobody was using the palace.
Is it time to go drink?
This is a call for celebration. I ran away from the old people, so yes. Drinking it is.
You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, a fortune teller sets up one of the tavern tables. She offers to read anyone's fortune for a small sum. Yes, please, or no thanks.
Yes, please.
You spend 1 wealth. The fortune teller takes your hands and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth. She doesn't really go into any detail, and the whole time you can't help but feel this is all an act. Underwhelmed and slightly poor, you can't help but feel that you've wasted your money. That night, while walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. There's the love part, she says with a toothless smile. Then she hands you a giant sack of gold. There's the wealth, she says. You gain 2 wealth. Still think I'm a hack?
Yes.
Yes, I do think so.
So where is it you're going now? Alchemy Tower and then the garden?
Meditate in the gardens
Yeah.
was what I was gonna do.
You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Sell the ring or wear the ring?
Is it what happens last time? Oh hell, let's sell the ring and see what happens.
You manage to sell the ring for a respectable sum. You gain 2 wealth.
Alright.
Alright, so I've been to the arena. It's time for me to go fight crime. I know this is a different week, but still, it's kind of like night and day. You spend the week outsmarting being out criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One day, a woman in a beautiful but tattered dress comes up to you with her hands outstretched. She looks extremely familiar, but you can't quite figure out who she reminds you of. Oh, I don't have any money. You're also broke. You don't have a penny to spare. The two of you lament your poverty together. Through your conversation, you come to learn that you're addressing the Queen. Talking to royalty all day helps you with your social interactions. You gain 1 charm. Okay. I was talking to the Queen.
And you didn't realize it.
Is this Final Fantasy 9 all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Well, not talking. That would be the princess.
Yeah, I know the princess.
Because you recognize the queen.
Oh yeah. But no, yeah, I was
That
referring to the
queen.
princess, but that's kind of... She cut her hair and didn't change her clothes 1 bit. Who is she?
She's Clark Kent.
Okay, so you've been... Okay, what is it you're doing now? You're going back to the hospital
I probably ought to, yeah.
and tend to the patients?
Yeah.
Like, sorry about before. I need to come back. You gain 2 mind and 1 wealth. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. Its skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's hand and tries to fly away. "Stop that demon!" yells the doctor. Use your strength or use your magic. Your magic's 11.
Magic.
Definitely magic.
With a wave of your hand, you put up a magical barrier blocking the exit. The demon bounces right off it and collapses onto the ground. Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. The doctor runs up with a scalpel and quickly slits the demon's throat. Your mouth goes agape at the doctor's merciless killing of a baby. He shrugs and walks away. Well, it was a demon.
Jesus Christ.
You see, that's where a whole party in D&D would start doing an alignment freaking conversation.
True.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
the forest to continue my killing of innocent woodland creatures.
Spend the week hunting defense critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you hear a howl nearby, followed by a rustling of leaves. Run for it or stand and fight.
And my physique is
7 and your finesse is 9.
run for it.
You drop what you're doing and run for your life. You hear heavy footsteps running behind you, but they don't seem to be able to keep up. You get away safely. This is becoming a thing. I'm off to the forest to hunt some nature. Oh god, bigger nature! Run, 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 run.
Bigger nature, run!
Getting 1 physique.
You're gonna need to freaking... Yeah, you definitely need a drink after that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you're going back to the Alchemist Tower now?
Yep, Alchemy Tower, brew potions.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, one in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something, it'll explode. Throw it out the window or drink it.
Throw it out.
You toss the potion out the window and watch its contents empty into the town's water supply. Drinking. You gain 1 mind. You take off
Ooh,
early
yes.
for the day, hoping nobody finds out.
What's up with you with the town's water supply? Seriously.
I'm not sure if I want to go drinking now.
I'm gonna go compete in the fight. You spend the week fighting Bruce at the arena. You get 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day in between, you stumble upon one of the high-rank fight. Please, sir, don't report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potions with you if you keep quiet, she adds. You know what? I want to be on even ground when I fight her. I shall also drink the potions. Thank you so much for not reporting me, she says, handing you a flask. You take a small swig of a potion, you can feel your muscles expanding significantly. You gain 2 physique. Alright, so you're off to the gardens to meditate after that? No, where is it you go?
No.
Where's your second one, Kel?
Hunting.
Hunting, yeah, that's it. A Hunting you will go. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Do you dodge it or punch it?
I'm guessing my finesse is definitely higher than my physique.
Yeah, finesse 7, physique 5.
Dodge!
You try dodging its grasp, but you're not quick enough. It grabs you and pulls you through the thorns of the hedge. You lose 1 physique. The beast drags you all the way back to its lair and chains you up to a wall. It starts peeling layers of your flesh off of you, eating it in front of you. Then he waves his hand, regenerating the flesh of your body. This cycle occurs for what feels like years. The mental torment you undergo is unbearable. You lose 3 mind. The constant barrage of healing spells infuses you with raw magic. You gain 3 magic. One day, one day the beast's lair is attacked by another monster. You take this opportunity to escape. You push through the hedge and back into the forest. When you finally arrive home, you learn that you've only been gone for a day.
Wow.
Okay, your magic is 14 now, and your finesse is 7. So maybe.
Oh.
So you're off to go drink now, heavily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drinking.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do now, because that's more aligned with the Conjurer than...
Well, assuming
Doctor.
it's finesse, we don't know if Conjurer requires mind.
Yeah, finesse might be. Or, I don't know.
You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm, 1 physique. One day an impromptu drinking contest is held. You enter or spectate.
Enter, of course.
You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depends on it. After a drinking frenzy, you take a quick look around and notice you're the only one conscious. You clumsily take the cash prize and make your way home. You earn 2 wealth.
You have a fair amount of wealth, though.
Yeah.
Both you and crazy magic lady.
Hey!
So, yeah. You're going meditating now, aren't you?
I mean, it's yeah, I guess so. It's what I've been doing.
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna end up with 2 people who have a lot of magic, but alright.
You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. Give him some coin or ignore him.
Give him some coin.
You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, finesse, mind, charm, and magic.
Yay.
Ah, nice.
It's time to go fighting crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a man walks up to you. "Excuse me, sir, feeling a little lonely tonight?" he asks. "For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night." Sorry dude, I don't swing that way. No thanks. Your loss."
Well, you also don't have any coin.
I also don't have any coin, but yeah.
Oh, God.
So you're off back to the hospital after getting your flesh peeled from you?
I guess?
And then regenerated over and over?
Jesus.
You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you notice more and more people come into the hospital with strange deformities. One of the doctors determines that the patients must be drinking some magically contaminated water somewhere in the slums. You make a mental note to boil everything before you drink it. You gain 1 mind.
Okay.
You're back up to 5. You're not doing too bad.
I suppose not.
Do you dare return to the forest, Mutton Man?
Yes, I dare it.
You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps rumbling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party. What do? Hide or charm them into not killing you?
Well, my finesse is better, so I'm going to hide.
You jump into a nearby ditch. The orcs all ride past you. Nice hiding. You gain 1 finesse.
Nice.
Well, you are green. I guess that just throwing yourself in a ditch works. Back to the tower.
Yep. Back to the tower brew.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, you hear one of the alchemists shout Eureka. When you look over and see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. I figured out the antidote to death, the alchemist claims. The undead ferret lets out a horrible noise and lumbers around slowly. Destroy the abomination or praise the alchemist's accomplishments.
It doesn't really matter. I'll praise.
That's amazing, you say, slightly discomfited by the ferret's presence. You didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. You gain 1 charm. Back to the arena. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One night, on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Oh, pick it up. You're not worthy. Really? I've got like really high... I guess maybe I need mental stats or something?
Yeah, don't know what stats it actually requires.
Yeah.
Maybe it actually requires magic.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of fun.
Might be.
Yeah, it says you've witnessed magic, and so you gain 1 magic, 1 mind, so it must be based on those stats. If that's how it works, it might be.
Might be.
So, back to the back to the forest to hunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spend the week hunting to defend the squitters. You gain 2 finesse instead of helps for 1 wealth. One day during your forest excursion, you stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first you jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call over to you. "It's just us," one of them says in a high-pitched voice. "Just want you to help us out with something. You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it takes our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Seapaw the Vengeful and Blightooth the Wise," says the rat. Seapaw steps forwards. "If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader. One who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy," proclaims Seapaw. Blightooth says so. "If you vote for me, good miss, I will lead you to enlightenment," says Blightooth. "Which rat do you choose? Seapaw the Vengeful or Blightooth the Wise?"
The Wise.
Half of the rats roar with tiny applause. Seapaw bows his head and walks back into the raft of rats. Blightooth climbs up to your shoulder and whispers ancient secrets in your ear. As thanks, you gain 1 mind and 1 magic.
Okay.
Your
So
magic
what's my
is
magic?
15.
Wait, I barely made it away from those orcs. I better go drink heavily.
Exactly. I keep on running away from everything.
It's like every time you go into the woods, something happens. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Do you enter or spectate?
Enter, of course.
You sign up for the dance tournament, ready to prove your dart-throwing prowess. You play the best game of darts in your life and manage to come out on top. You win 3 wealth and get a confidence boost of 2 charm.
Nice.
They say he bravely runs away, hunting little critters, but damn is he good at darts. Meditation
Yeah,
time.
I guess I'll go meditate.
You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you notice a woman watering the garden plants. Suddenly the plants sprout giant mouths! She is eaten immediately. The plants then uproot themselves and begin charging towards the denizens of the park. You manage to escape alongside everyone else.
Feed me, Simo.
What do you do? Rally the town to fight or stay away?
Your charm is quite high, so you might actually make it.
You have 8 charm.
It's only 8 charm.
But it's still enough, I think.
Nah, stay away. I'm just gonna leave them to their fate.
Sadly, nothing could be done and the park is closed down for extermination.
Oh, that's all that happens. Okay.
I'm gonna go fight crime. You spend the week out smiling and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One night, you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby. "Hey you," she calls out, "look to make a bit of coin." "No thanks." You walk away from her, wondering just how much coin you missed out on. "I don't care that I'm broke. I'm a warrior and crime fighter."
Jeez, you are a warrior.
Physics 16.
Yeah.
And I still actually came out with a reasonable mind of 10. Okay, Kel, you have magic 15, mind 6, finesse 9. What do you want to be? I think you... no, you need mind, not magic.
Well, we actually don't know what she needs for the conjurer.
Well,
Like,
Yeah.
we assume it's mind, but...
Don't you mean,
also-
Doctor is what she was going for.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Doctor's finesse mind.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
have
don't-
7 wealth.
think I can do either of those.
You have 7 wealth, and
I
we
think
did.
Smelting would require, like, finesse or strength.
Finesse 9.
Finesse is 9, so I'd try it at least.
Yeah, because there's no way in hell I'm going to be Doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because your mind is... Yeah. So you want to do smelter, you said?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You've volunteered to smelt your now useless coins into building materials. You go to melt your wealth into supplies, but you're too weak to operate the furnace.
Oh,
Physique.
damn it.
Your efforts have little effort on the survival effort.
Uh,
Mutton Man, with your finesse, charm, and physique.
Yeah, since my charm and finesse are high, I'm gonna go with the, what we were talking, Soul Tailor.
Taylor, yeah. You've volunteered to weave in men clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You make in men clothing faster than anyone would ever expect it. Every survivor now has an excess number of scarves, socks, and hats to keep warm. This helps the survival effort immensely.
Huh.
Alright, with your mind of 16 and magic of 15, are you going to be the conjurer?
yep, I'll try conjurer. We'll see what
Magic
it needs.
Badger! You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies, all of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Physique, finesse, and mind. I'm gonna go build.
Poor crazy magic lady.
You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And so, but in the end. There was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. Whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit again? Who knows if we will ever be, can ever be, ready for it?
So that's...
You struggled, but the town survived.
Yeah, that got really unlucky with...
Kel
with-
getting eaten.
Well, getting
And mauled.
eaten and getting... She got 2 events in a row that lost her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really screwed things over. We probably should have shifted roles at that point, but...
With the town being rebuilt, you live a decent, uneventful life. One morning, while getting ready for the day, you spot a giant hedge in your mirror. Before you can react, a giant hand pulls you through. Once again, you are dragged through the thorns of the hedge. Once
Oh,
again,
no.
you are chained up by your former master. You are eaten alive for the rest of eternity.
Oh, really?
Well,
I call bullshit. Seriously.
That is
I'm
screwed
calling
up.
bullshit on what freaking Zakharo's got right here. The Yawhg traumatized you deeply.
what?
Despite everything starting to be okay, now something in you... I guess all that trauma of orcs, werewolves, cultists,
No,
everything.
I think it's the excessive amount of drinking I did.
You
Probably.
did really well at darts and stuff.
True.
Aw. But no, you ended up just a drunk.
Man, this game can be such bullshit.
Yeah.
While the town's being rebuilt, you spend more and more time in the alchemy tower. Okay, so yeah, best in the world, but you never make a love potion.
Yeah, whatever.
With the tower being rebuilt, you don your costume once more, eager to fight crime. In an odd twist of events, the Yawhg appears to have brought everyone closer together. You can't seem to find even a trace of criminal activity in the town. You travel the new lands in search of crime that must be punished. Because I'm Batman.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was kind of this is a dick move on the game's part.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
That was
It's
the
like,
worst.
yeah, you failed that, so that's your ending period.
So what does the palace do?
Charm and mind, I think, if you work the administration.
And I think it's you get wealth for working, and you get charm and something for, I think it's charm and finesse, maybe?
For going to the ball, I think so.
For going to the ball, I think for dancing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright.
So that's probably
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that palace next time.
You want to just keep going?
well, I'm done for right now.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, we can
Lady Badger is retiring.
We're going to see if anyone else wants to play. And then, but
Alright.
in terms of the stream, we're going to be taking a break. So thank you for watching, whether live or recorded. It's been On Air with Odin playing the Yawhg. We'll see you next time.